Welcome back, guys, to another audiobook with Theb. This is Inhuman, issue number 13, published March 25th, 2015. The writer is still Charles Soules. Today's cover artist is Ryan Stigman. Alright, let's begin. Part 13, Lineage. New York City. The West Village, the Blue Lion Room. What does it really mean being inhuman? Different things to different people. You ask Medusa, and I bet she'd say it's birthright or an obligation. Or take the guy like Lash. He'd say it's a sacred calling, assuming he didn't just murder you first. But they're the old guard, are more focused on the new. Medusa's been gathering new humans from all over the place. There go from China. For one, ISO. She's sharp, doesn't talk much, but when she does, you can tell she's paying attention to everything. What do you think, ISO? I think, Naja, that people here do whatever they want whenever they want. I can't get used to it. It's very different back home. I just meant the music. Oh, I love it. Inferno's really good, isn't he? I think so. My ears worked differently ever since I changed everything. Sounds kind of tinny. Inferno used to do this for a job, right, Gabby? He did. He was a pro. He played with a million bands back in Chicago, but this is the first time he's played since the Cloud. I'm just glad Dante was able to book a gig before the baby comes. I think my clubbing days are just about over, at least for a while. Dante's too, probably. He'll insist on being a good uncle trying to help, even though I know about a million of our cousins and aunties, and everyone will show up in New Italian the day the kid is born. You think that'll be okay? They won't be freaked out by all the Inhuman stuff? We're Colombian. I'll take a lot more than a few fish people or whatever to keep them away from a new baby in the family. Naja, the snake girl, she never talks about herself. I don't know her story yet, which, considering knowing things is my whole thing, is odd. Fish people or whatever. I like her though. Whatever she came from, it's pretty clear she prefers being inhuman. She smiles all the time. And her teeth are sharp. And then there's Flint. I wouldn't call myself sentimental exactly, but that poor kid, it's tragic. The Terrigen Cloud took everything from him. He's on his feet, more or less, but still, trauma caused for sure. I know a lot about the Inhumans, their history, the things they want to keep hidden, more than anyone else, maybe. And I look at all that and what's happened to all the Inhumans I've met, and it's come clear to me. Good or bad, being inhuman is about one thing. New Italian. Change. But I bet you knew that more than most, huh, Eldrick? After all, you weren't always like this. You used to be a person. You walked around, did your thing. You were probably as excited as any other kid on Italian walking into the Terrigen's chamber, ready to see what the rest of your life would be. One deep breath of those mists, and the next thing you know, your architecture. Every Inhuman knows Terrigen's is a crapshoot. There's always a chance of a bad outcome. I think that's why Medusa and others don't really think about your situation. Being Inhumans is supposed to be about who you are, not who you were. Just accept whoever the misdo to you, don't complain. But it's easy to ask you to be all stoic when they came out of those mists looking like supermodel superheroes, am I right? That's why I've been coming to see you. I mean, if it were me, I might enjoy the occasional conversation. Anyway, I have something to show you. Just let me just pull up the plans. See? I told you figure it out. It's all ready to go. I just need to know. We have a deal? So what'd you say, Eldrick? Okay. At the request of our drummer, the incredible Mr. Dante Pertez, we'd like to bring up a special vocalist for the next one. Apparently he's never been on the stage before, which is a band leader isn't exactly what you want to hear, but we'll make it work. So put your hands together for Gorgon. Are you sure you want to do this? Want me to do this? You have the best metal name I've ever heard. Even if it sucks, the clip will go viral for sure. It won't suck, Gorgon. I've had the band learn Arise. So Toro, I love that song. I know you do. You'll play it consistently during our training sessions. Look, it's the least I could do after everything you've done for my family and me. You don't have to thank me for that, Inferno. It's what I do. I know that, but thank you anyway. Now turn around, face the audience. That's the first rule. Alright, fellas, remember, fast and loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. New Telian. Are you certain, lineage? Absolutely, Queen Medusa. You know I can access the memories of my ancestors, hear their voices. They're all inside me ever since I got hit by the Terrigen Cloud a while back. I'm always getting access to new information as different people pass on, you know. Day or so ago, a new voice spoke up. And from him, I could tell you for sure that not long ago, Black Bolt destroyed a Kree, a research facility hidden in the Carpathians. See Original Sins 3. They were experimenting on people. They had what looked like new kinds of Terrigen mist. Different colors, blue, yellow, you name it. It's tied to what's coming to Crisis. I know it. Until nobody came straight to you with it. And why'd you do that, lineage? I'm in it with you guys. Medusa. What helps you helps me. That's simple. We're inhuman after all. Very well. We will investigate Triton, Elja, and I will travel to the remains of the Kree laboratory and see what we can learn. Fine idea. You want me to tell Gorgon where you went when he... No. No? No, you will be joining us, lineage, along with Nur. Your ancestors' knowledge may be useful at this site. Oh, okay, sure. Makes sense for a minute there. I thought you still don't trust me. Of course I do, lineage. As you said, we are all inhuman. Dante, pull it back. I can't, Gorgon. Just hit me, knock me out. You're too hot, kid. I can't get close. Dante, Gabby, no, you can't go there. I can help. I can reduce the air pressure around Inferno. It will lessen the temperature and the flames maybe smother him. There's clubs in the basement. There's another rock underneath us. I can feel it. Good, ISO. Do it. Flint, armor it up. We need to get Inferno to water, and you're the only one of us who will be able to touch him. I got him. But what now? ISO's still inside, putting out the fire there. Inferno's getting hotter. I don't know how much longer I can. Help him. Help my brother. I could try. Try to run him to the river. He's heavy, but I can take him. Fly him and drop him in. No, you'll burn. Give him to me. But you'll... No time, Flint. I told Erdrick where we were going. He knows where to send us. Thank you, lineage. Why do you want me along, Medusa? I mean, you made me head security for this city. If I'm not in New Telian, how am I supposed to protect it? I want your detective's eyes, Nur. You see more clearly than anyone I have ever met. What we find today may affect every inhuman on the planet. I want to understand it from every angle. Care to explain what? Yeah, I didn't think so. Just like a boss. Whatever. We are ready, Eldrick. Thank you, Eldrick. You're a champ. They're the remains of the laboratory, lineage. Is it possible there are still Kree forces here. Triton, I got bad news for you, buddy. Lineage ain't here. Take care of all of you. We are betrayed. Prepare for battle. Too late. Oh no. Lash. You ready, friend? I know this isn't exactly what you expected, but... Lineage, you doing what Medusa went? She's not answering her comm unit, and we have a problem with the Inhumans. Inferno lost control of his powers. He's injured. Again? That guy needs to get his act together. Mastery of flame power is always complex. Don't judge him unless you... Why do you have an Inhuman Codex, Lineage? What say you then? Easy, Gorgon. Medusa asked me to take a look at it. You know, we still don't really understand the Codex. It's more than just a record of Inhuman genetics. It has to be. With my powers, I can access our history in a way no one else can. The Queen thought maybe I could find a clue, figure out a way to use the Codex to help us. That's all. Relax. And what's in Randak's name is that? Oh, that? It's actually pretty amazing. The key to the whole thing. Take a look. It can't be. Is that... Yep. I say that it is time. We are dead in hell, but I am Conrock of the Inhumans, and I tell you this. Even hell has a weakness, and I can see it. To be continued. Alright guys, it's going to be Inhuman issue 13. Check back next week for the next and final issue of this series. Alright, take care guys.